Okay, when we tried to charge batteries with this experiment, it failed because
We don't know.
we don't know why it failed. So we're gonna try to figure that out.
Okay, so pull that off. Show why it failed. You can tell that it failed by testing it.
And it's set on 9 volt, and it's dead.
So we got nothing. But there's something we do know. What do we know how to do and works for sure?
Charge 1.5 volt batteries with these.
Okay, I'll just keep that still for a while. Okay. So instead of using that battery, so let's get the 9 volt. And we should be able to go positive here. Negative. And that flared up a little bit because there is some voltage left in here. But now, if we put this in the sun, what's going to happen?
It's gonna the energy from here is gonna travel through the alligator cords into the battery.
Right. And what we're going to do, since it hasn't been too sunny lately, is use a lamp. And we know a lamp works because we've used those little panels in the same way. Let's go ahead. I think we should.
Yeah, it's a little sunnier today.
Just a tiny bit though.
And we can use one of our little plastic containers and put this in and it'll stay dry.
Yeah, let's do
And
it.
we don't, but it's probably gonna take a while since.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to take we'll
Like
do a
3
day.
days.
That's actually a
Oh,
smaller solar.
you know, I just talked about some math that's very important. Why is it going to take it's going to take a couple days.
Yeah, because when we charged 1.5 volt batteries, it took 1 day to charge 1.5 volt.
And this is?
And this is a 9 volt. So if you charge 1.5 times 6, that would equal 9. So it would take about 6 days to charge a 9 volt battery.
But the one other idea we had was to use multiple panels.
Yeah, and alligator cord them together.
But one thing we could do to check tomorrow, even if it's not, if we check the battery charger tomorrow, if the needle goes up just a little bit, we'll know we got some energy.
So we'll know it works.
So let's do this. We'll come back with another video showing us planting it.
Okay, so we're going to try a new thing by charging a 9 volt battery of 2 of these by clicking these alligator cords up and putting them in where this would normally go. Because when the energy from this transfers, it'll go, you clip it onto these, where these parts would normally go on the solar thing.
I guess we should.
We click it onto those. So when the sun transfers the energy, it'll go down through the alligator cords into the battery. And we're hoping that that'll work because we know
it works for this.
We know it works for that.
How will we test it tomorrow? We'll pop that on.
Yeah, we'll pop that on, and if it's even just a little bit charged, we'll know it works.
Sure, just test it. We'll use that tomorrow to test it. And we know it's almost like completely dead now, so we'll test it tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to plant these.
Right here, we just planted this in the ground, and we're hoping that the sun will have the energy travel from the battery holder in here through the cords into this, since it's water safe, and into the 9 volt battery that we hooked the alligator cords up to, and hoping we're gonna charge it. But since it's gonna take about 6 days to charge it fully, if this works, we're only gonna charge it for 1 day and see if it just gets a little charged. And so it works by when we charge the 1.5 volt battery, we put it in the little thing, in the little battery holder under this. But now, since there's no little thing for a 9 volt battery, the reason is we just have to clip these up to clip these up to the battery so it'll work like a charger.